I've been looking for ways to warm the planet and to bring hope to the people that live on this rock for
Warm
a
the
long
planet.
time now.
How dare you?
Wasn't that horrible idea that Yuri had before?
Yeah. You've been lying.
Anyway, welcome back to Plotline Miami.
Well,
This is
good.
I'll set up
it's gonna go downhill from there. It's only gonna get worse.
It's a common theme within this playthrough, is that the video starts off really great, and then it just,
That's kind of what the game is like as well.
Yeah, you are right there.
Oh boy.
Man.
Mountain Peak.
Still, how dare you? You want to make this planet livable.
Yeah, it just gets worse and worse from there in terms of like how upset the supposed good characters get regarding making a planet hospitable.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Capcom is wholly Japanese.
Yeah, as far as I know. I mean, I think they probably have a studio in the US somewhere, but...
Right, but this is clearly not,
Oh yeah,
you know,
this is like
US.
in-house Japan, I would assume.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is Japan hates people. They want everyone to die.
Yeah, they released a whole game that's just about animals surviving and all the humans died at Tokyo Jungle.
It's like inverted PETA. Like you keep saying that she's a part of PETA, the pink-haired lady, but I think this is inverted PETA. Bizarro PETA.
Yeah, they loathe themselves so much they would rather just die and let animals take over.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you can make that joke about real PETA, but you know.
Someone mentioned in the thread you can, and I didn't know this at all, but you can actually use your little grappling hook to attach onto the back of any enemy that has like the huge red or the huge orange kind of giveaway zone.
Yeah, but you like never need to do that. Also, I like how that pod thing is kind of floating in the air behind you.
There's actually like in fact that's the boss for the whole thing. It flies around the whole level and drops like airstrikes on you.
Oh my god. I think I know what it is.
But I tried this grappling hook thing and it's actually really effective if you have the shotgun. I can't imagine it would be good with anything else, but if you just go in there and blast it,
holy
it's
hell!
Actually like three shots and it'll die.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm thinking of something else with the grappling hook. Wow.
Now I want to try it on everything though. I'm going to try it on like bosses and stuff.
I can't wait to see that. It's going to be like Dead Space. Except not fun at all.
So
I see they're getting a little more aggressive than before.
Yeah. They don't really do damage though. They're kind of more like harassment things, like the little flying ones. They'll jump at you and stun you, and that's
so they're like Dead Rising zombies.
Yeah, they're just complete cannon fodder. They're not really designed to actually be a threat.
Yeah. So basically, every level is run from point A to point B. Point B is boss. B stands for boss.
Yeah, and the only reason you're beating the boss is to unlock cutscenes. There he is.
Unlock plot, you mean?
Hey, I get out to act like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Come down and kill things.
Yeah. Although, regardless of what you do or don't do, it's not really a threat.
Yeah, well, actually, you're right. Yeah, because I just end up going down and running past everything instead of trying to kill it.
Yeah, it's
Pointless.
like, yeah, whatever. Infinitely spawning enemies. Yeah. Okay. Look, they do look like Dead Rising zombies.
Oh man! Look, it reminds me of the Toy Story aliens.
Oh, I kind of
When they
remember
all just
those.
when they all group up in the I don't know what it's called, the little claw machine, the claw.
Oh, yeah. The claw. Yeah. But we can't talk about good things. This is Lost Planet. You know, we can't talk about parts of my childhood. Come on. Oh, that's nice.
I'm sick of seeing those things because they do nothing.
Rapid fire teabag. You know.
There we go. There's the first new weapon we've seen in a while. It's basically a stun grenade.
Oh, by new weapon you mean totally isn't in Halo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually there's a funny moment coming up with it, just because I've never tried it on a human, so I decided to. Because normally I would keep them for the mechs, but
Oh. Does it work like chaff grenades on humans in Metal Gear Solid?
What's that noise?
Must have been my imagination. Oh my god. I still can't get over the, Oh, wow, that actually helped.
Yeah, they helped me up. They just gave me a little boost.
Nice.
Here it comes. It puts my frame rate down, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's not like this game is that graphically intense. I mean, you saw the wallpapers I gave you.
Yeah, they were with the floating,
Actual gameplay! Yes, the floating T-energy pool. I mean, when you bloat this game up to 1080p, it looks awful.
Yeah. I'd actually like to see it on PC. I'm not sure if it has, like, kind of modding support or anything like that, but I doubt it.
Or a community.
Yeah. Well, someone did post multiplayer gameplay in the thread finally, and it seemed like it's one of those cases where it's all the expert members that just stay behind and play and prey on those who play out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Because he went on and he was just getting perpetually stunned over and over again, as you would expect, as you've explained.
Yeah, which, by the way, to the dude who posted that GIF, I couldn't see it till Sundowner. You're totally not anyone else. He had to link me the GIF, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, it looks fun. It almost makes me want to play it just because I want to see it for myself. I need to experience it.
You're gonna edit out me saying your other name. You're just gonna put a bleep there. Your secret identity.
Like Kill Bill, just blank at the name.
Yeah. His actual name is Villain.
So I end up jumping off this early because if you go up, it will explode and you need to think fast. So I try and go up, but then I don't think you're supposed to do it earlier than the game wants you to.
Still!
Because I'm defying gravity right now, and I don't think I'm supposed to.
It looks so weird.
I just can't do it. I just can't go up.
Is this the other hour and a half of the game? Just
Yeah,
that?
That was actually the boss fight.
Oh, okay. The boss fight is gravity.
These guys look familiar to me, like as if they're from another game. They look like firefighters.
Yeah, I think I know what they look like, but I can't name what they're from.
Yeah.
I mean, really, they just look like the, I mean, I know Borderlands 2 is a newer game, but they look like the Nomads. And they kind of are Nomads, in a way. So.
They actually remind me of the firefighter helmet you get in Fallout. I can't remember which one, but there's definitely something like that.
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember that, yeah. Hey, a VS! I'm sure
Finally.
will be used never. I love how the melee button and the use button are the same thing. So every time you go to use one of these, you smack it first.
Now the annoying thing is, or it's not annoying, but it's weird, it seems like they designed VSs specifically for levels. Like, it's as if they designed the levels and then thought, now how can we make a VS work around this? Because you need to double jump in this one, when you could have just had a VS that jumps twice as high, as opposed to having to double jump. So I think they just wanted to shoehorn in some cool mechanics. It just turns out to be kind of weird.
Spur of the moment type of stuff, I guess, really. So this looks more like a mech warrior mech to me.
Yeah. Or it looks like those machines from the new Wolfenstein trailer. In the front there, it looked like it looked like a hood of an old what was the vehicle manufacturer that Hitler loved? Was it Volkswagen?
I don't know that information.
Looks like the hood of an old Volkswagen.
Yeah, I'm going to know what cars that Hitler loved.
I don't know, there was like a big thing about car manufacturing during World War II, I don't know. I don't know why that's relevant to TC-80 or the planet EDN, but...
Yeah.
History's fun.
The year is 2020. That's what it actually is. That's the real year.
Yeah. I would love to actually kind of try and research when the actual time is based and not when the made-up year is.
So are those a new enemy, the hot air balloons?
Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. You just shoot them and they kind of... they just kind of wobble around, and then they'll explode.
They look kind of like... Not really, but the flying octopus things in Duke Nukem.
Yeah. They're like most mobs in the game, they're kind of just passive. I mean, they try and damage you and they try and get in your way, but they really don't do much.
But, you know, whereas when I was younger and playing Duke Nukem, those flying octopus things scared the hell out of me, these don't.
Yeah, the animation is quite comical.
Gravity doesn't affect them until you kill them. So I see you have a laser rifle, and I noticed, I haven't asked, the laser weapons have infinite ammo, supposedly, but doesn't it, like, drain off your T energy?
Yeah, well, it takes some energy, but they also fire and recharge a bit slower, so the kind of payoff is you get infinite ammo, but it's kind of, you need to be using it correctly as opposed to just spamming it with a bullet-based weapon, I guess. I wonder what's under this huge, weird 3D object.
That you can phase through. See,
Yes.
I don't get it. They make a game that's pretty much snow-focused, and yet they don't get the snow right.
Yeah, they just dump like a 3D asset on top of another 3D asset and hope you can find it.
Yeah, isn't it like getting the fighting part of the game screwed up in a fighting game?
Yeah. So I didn't even know about this VS the first time I played the game. I would always use the energy weapon one, which is, now looking back, excruciating, because this one has like a missile launcher with 4 shots in it, as opposed to the 1 rocket that you would get with every other rocket launcher.
By the way, to any upcoming game designers or level designers, don't make your boss fights so dumb obvious. It's like, oh, a gigantic arena. A butterfly.
The giant butterfly, yeah.
It's butter-free, but it got injected with slag from Borderlands. Yeah.
Yeah, this boss fight can be kind of annoying. It's not hard. Most of the boss fights kind of, once you figure out the gimmick or what you're supposed to do, they're really easy, but
It's
it's
like
interesting.
Mega Man.
Yeah, but it's interesting because it moves around so much and you kind of have to, like, those things will get you every time if you don't jump at the, kind of within the 1 second window that it gives you. So it can be challenging if you don't really know what you're doing.
They
Yeah,
also subtly introduce a new hindrance to your progress. Immovable! Just for a
Yeah.
split second. I bet that's the only time it comes up in the game.
Pretty much. I've never really paid attention. Well, I've not paid attention. I've never seen that come up before.
Yeah,
So I
see,
think-
immovable? Boom. New! That's all the new content for this entire video, is just the immovable curse.
I would love to see how much
Debuff.
cut content comes with a game like this. How much stuff they decided to... Whoa!
Oh my god! That was awesome! Now it's dizzy because it just hit straight metal.
Pretty much.
I wish that was a thing where you're wearing like metal armor or something and someone headbutts you and they just get dazed.
Yeah.
They get it -5 to intelligence or something, I don't know. I would love that.
Yeah. Yeah, so just fire on its belly and that's pretty much it. If you fire anywhere but the huge orange target, you won't do any damage whatsoever. Not even kind of just minimal.
Like stagger damage.
Yeah,
Nothing
no,
like that.
You have to be quite precise in hitting the belly. Unlike that shot, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone's surprised to find out that this game is not as good as Metroid Prime. Which, seriously, I would say Metroid Prime got the snow game down better than this. And that has 1,000 different areas. It also got the intense boss fights down, too. Like, I'm not... Like, again, this game, whoever made... The actual guys designing the enemies in this game, they think size alone is threatening. But,
Yeah.
unfortunately, not true. Oh my god! You should be dead right now, but I guess the arm kept you alive.
Yeah.
B rank.
Yeah. I don't know, I like the fight because, I mean, like, I don't think giant enemies are threatening in the way they want it to be, but I just like giant enemies in games for some reason. The bigger the boss, like, the more...
Yeah, blank
I'll be-
E, blank EO, what?
Wayne!
Yeah.
Yuri's things! They're gone!
Oh no.
Where could he have gone?
Well, it's not like you two argued like an old couple or anything.
Do you know something?
She didn't even have a cup of tea energy left for us coming home.
Liar!
Dang it. She's the worst wife.
Then again, she doesn't really want to waste that one tanker of T energy they have left.
Yeah.
What else can
Even though Wayne comes home with pools of it.
Yeah.
I mean, literally pools of it.
The mountain range is next.
It looks like one of those,
Summit. Prep
you know
up.
those dumb stock visuals where it's like a water droplet falling into a lake?
Yeah.
That's what the T energy looks like to me.